Good morning. Come on in. Please take a seat. Yes, I'm Alexander, and I believe you have an item of jewellery you'd like valuing. Is that correct? It's white gold and diamond ring. No, certainly not. It's not just a band of metal and some gemstones, and I'll prove that to you today with the valuation. Okay. So you inherited the piece from a relative, so you don't know much about it. Okay. Well, that's fine. What we'll do is we will professionally clean the piece in a sonic bath, and then I will value it for you for insurance purposes. Okay, so treasured customer, please join me for a closer look and listen. Right, okay, so that has finished its cycle. So we'll get this cleaned up for you first of all. Oh, that water is quite yellow. So let's just give this a quick brush and get this cleaned up for you. And then we can go ahead and value it for you. But you brought in absolute stunning piece here. 29 stones of diamonds and channel set. Very good choice. No snags with channel setting. There's no claws. Okay, so let's just give that a little rinse. Oh. And just give that a little dry. Let it dry there for a moment. But yes, it's 18 karat gold. Well, we'll check for the hallmarking in a second. Just get that dried, and we'll just put this away. Just place that off to one side, and then we'll give it a more of a buff. So there we have, that has come up very well. Look at that. Them diamonds are very good quality. I can tell just by looking at them, and I haven't even looked under the loop with the jeweller's loop yet. But that's a good weight of gold. Let's just weigh it first of all. Okay, that's 6 grams of white gold. Now, I just have to go and grab a pen so I've got the pen, so we're just going to I'm just going to leave that down because my jeweller's matter's getting wet. Okay, so I'm just going to write you a little valuation slip. So we're just going to put, doesn't matter what date, I'll just put my name here as the valuer, Alexander Stone. And how are you paying? Okay. And I'll just put on here clean and valuation. Right, so item 1 is the gold. So quantity 1. Well, now it's 6 grams. 18K white gold. So that's a 300. And we'll put the diamonds on in a second. Okay, thank you for handing that back to me. That really did fly. Right, okay. No damage. Yeah, it's looking very sparkling, that, isn't it? It's a stunning piece. Right, okay, so let's just have a look at those diamonds. Now, the weight of the diamonds, it's 1.5 carat. So, going on the measurements of the stones and how many they are, I can work out how many carats, and it's a good 1.5 carats. But let's take a look at these. Okay, so we're just looking for the colour. Okay, they're very well matched. Okay, so the colour is G to H, which is near colourless. They read bright in this setting. There's no noticeable yellowing even against this metal. So let's move on to the cut. Okay, so all stones are certainly well proportioned, and the facet symmetry is tight. And there is no what's known as dead zones or leakage. So, excellent cut. Yes, you're right, it is quite a vintage style channel setting. It became popular in the 1980s, 90s really, but its origins actually trace back to the Art Deco era. So around the 1920s, 30s. Back then, symmetry and clean lines defined jewellery trends. And this satin style fit perfectly into the design language at the time. But the setting does help the diamonds stay recessed into the gold, which is flush with the band, so minimal risk of damage. Oh, okay, well, most diamonds come from Botswana or Canada, but the mine in Botswana is one of the highest producing and best managed sources of rough diamonds, and I believe it's in partnership with De Beers. But Canada does produce high clarity stones, and they're well known for strict environmental and ethical sourcing standards, where other diamonds may not be. So there's no way of telling where these diamonds have come from, unfortunately, but they are good quality. And if I was to take a professional guess, I would say they are Canadian diamonds. But back to the valuation, you want to know what it's worth. Okay, well, we've got the 18 karat gold. Let's go on to the clarity of these stones. So there is a few pinpoints in there, not many, and there's a few feathers in some of the stones. Now, these don't take away from the value of the ring, they just add to it, in my opinion. But they are VS1. So those are good quality diamonds. Let's just put that up there for now. Okay, so let's get back to the valuation. So we've got 1.5 carats of, what did I say the colour was? I didn't make a note of this. So we've got G to H and VS1 diamonds. So those are going to come at 2,900 roughly, and that will give us 3,100 valuation. So all that means is, if you were to lose this lovely piece of jewellery, that's what it would typically cost to replace it. Those are lovely, aren't they? Right, okay, let's just and because I've had my fingers all over this ring since we cleaned it. We'll just give it a little bit of a polish. jewellery polish, which is safe for the diamonds as well. So, but as you can see, you can rub over there without any problem. Yes, there is a slight wear on the rhodium plating, but you can get that redone. There we go. I'm not going to touch the ring anymore with my fingers. We'll keep it in there. But that, what do you think? You're happy with that? Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Those kind words. Let me just place this in a little velvet pouch for you. So, do you plan on wearing it, or are you keeping it in the family, or handing it down? Okay. Well, yes, I understand what you're saying. If you want to sell it, then the best option would be to take it to a jeweller's. You wouldn't get the valuation for it because they would have to make profit on the item as well. Okay. Well, I'm not currently in the market to purchase it, so I can value it for you to sell on. But yeah, it's not something I do buy second-hand jewelry. I design bespoke pieces for my customers. But there'll be plenty of jewelers out there who will purchase that. Yes, don't worry about that. They'll make you a fair offer. Certainly, you just stand your ground. You've got a valuation there, so you can't move past that. So we'll just take that off. Oh, statically charge those. Just close that up. And there we have it. We'll put a little thank you sticker on there. So you can see it there over the red. Looks quite royal, that, doesn't it? Like a royal seal of approval. My tray is dried up now, thank goodness. Okay, so I'll just put that in a bag for you. I do. Oh, hey, I've got a bag here. that's all done. Well, like I say, if you want to make it brand new, I'd recommend a quick polish and the rhodium reapplication. It's on normally it's on a 1-day turnaround, but it will bring it back to a crisp, bright finish. There's just a little bit of wearing on the bottom of the ring here, so but they'll even it out. One side will not be more polished. It'll even the ring out. It will make it look brand new, I promise. But if you want to get that done, sadly it's something that I don't specialize in. But if you take it along to any jeweler and they have a repair service, then they'll be able to get that serviced for you, get that requested and get that replated for you. Okay, so there's a ruby piece as well that was left. Okay, so what makes you think that they're not genuine rubies? Okay, well yes, rubies do pretty much can appear milky, but these aren't. Oh, interesting. Well, you're right in your assumption. It's either, due to the clarity, they're either fake or very good rubies. Well, if you want me to have a look at it, then send me some pictures. If you can get as close as you can on the stone. If you've got, I think it's a macro mode on your phone, try and get right into those stones, and I'll have a look at that for you, and I'll tell you whether it's worth bringing it in or not. It's been a pleasure. It's been a nice talking to you. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for bringing that piece in today. I hope you have learned a little bit about the ring and it has a little bit more value to you. It does. Oh, well, that is a job well done. So there's your item. I'll just hand that over to you. If you just like to head on out to the front and Rachel will finalize everything for you. Yes. If you have any other pieces, drop me a quick email or a quick phone call and I'll be more than happy to value any pieces of jewellery for you. So, until next time, please stay sparkling.